Hello everyone. I want to make this little video mostly show my friend Lionel who I got the truck from what I've done with it. I got it, there was nothing of the exhaust system left of it, and I contacted Mack. Like all the other parts, or most of the parts on this truck, muffler's been discontinued. They had two available in the US. They want $3,200 for a muffler. So I took what I could and pieced together what I needed. Took a regular elbow and clamped it into place, and the muffler's in there underneath the original heat shield. I had to cut all the brackets off the original muffler and weld them onto the new muffler. Let's see if we can see it from the other side. And if you have done some welding know, when you're welding something as thin as the sheet metal of the muffler, you can melt it and make a big mess. And the brackets are alloy on top of everything else, so wasn't as easy said as done, but it's on there. And of course, these things have a problem with the throttle linkage. I remember when I was driving a brand new '89 Superliner, it had the same problem. They come with a little piece of plastic. It goes into a hoop, and that grabs hold of a little peg on the throttle itself at the injector pump. So what I have now, if you can see it, that's a stainless steel Heim joint from one end of a Harley shifter linkage. And all I did was thread the rod, the accelerator rod, and I took a piece of washer, as you can see. I just welded the hole of the washer to the peg that the plastic piece used to grab hold of. That's how I solved that. And you can't see it, but I guess over time, because this is an '88 Mack, what locks this is a shifter rod here, connects your shifter handle to the transmission, and when you close the cab, it's supposed to lock into place. But of course that was kind of worn out, so all I did was drill a hole through it and put this is my locking mechanism for the shifter linkage. Simple, but it works, you know what I'm saying? Let's close that back down. And there's my Mack. You can see the big antennas. Of course, being a road truck driver for so many years, I have a big radio in there. Puts out 425 watts. I'm sure if you were listening to me down in Maryland, I can talk to you from here in New Hampshire with that radio. Yeah. And Lionel, there's another thing. Turn signal switch was bad. Not available. So I had to wire in a generic one into the system. And make it more useful for me. Of course, the bed was just a flat bed covered in rust. That's okay. Make it more useful for me, I cut the bed, cut the frame, put a dovetail on the end, made some ramps here. I use what's called expanded metal up and down both sides. Of course, the ramps are like they are because the last thing I had on there was an ATV, but I can drive my tractor. I have a 10,000 pound tractor. I can drive it on and off. There are no issues with that. And of course, I updated all the lighting to more modern grommet style LED lighting. Put a trailer hitch into the bumper. I don't know if Lionel can recognize that bumper, but he had uprights on the back of this truck to hold the doors. He had doors on the back, and what I did was I cut the uprights off of the back end, and they were 6x2 box tubing, 5/16 thick, So that's what I used to make my bumper. You have to buy the metal. It was already there. Just cut it, and these hoops were already on the uprights, I guess for tying a strap to or whatever. And it was just perfect what was there, because it's a box tubing, like I say, so you know the back of your side of your tail lights aren't exposed to you know, stones being thrown or anything like that. And of course I painted it and put the reflective tape that you're supposed to have on there, and it turned out real nice. The truck comes in real handy. Used it to haul logs, put lumber on it, pretty much anything you need. I've hauled my own car with it. Had a caliper lock up on it, so I put the car on there and drove it home. And of course, being on the back of a medium-duty Mack, you can't feel a car back there, and with the headache rack, you can't see the car. So, just like driving the truck empty when you have a car on there. The tractor is a little heavier, but a lot heavier. You feel that, but not by a whole lot. It's a good little truck. Boy, running around, I think I get at least 10 miles a gallon out of it. And you know, it starts every time, doesn't burn any oil. It's come in real handy. So you know, I really appreciate what Lionel did for me. I got it from him, and hope he knows it. Anyway, thank you for watching. You all have a good day.